Hey guys, we're going to do just a couple of nouns notes today, so hopefully you can find this packet and follow along with me. If not, you can just kind of write it down somewhere else and then communicate it across later. All right, today we're going to look at possessive nouns. So this section right here, we should have finished the compound nouns. That's where I gave you that giant piece of paper. Today we're going to move on to possessive nouns, and hopefully this isn't a terribly over the top experience for you guys. So basically this, all right, let's start at the beginning. When we're talking about a possessive noun, this is what it means. It means who or what owns something. All right, that should be a pretty easy definition for you. You, who or what owns something. Really easy idea. That's very literally what a possessive noun is. All right, it's displaying for you who or what owns something. Just kind of as a fun fact, and this is kind of an interesting point, is that possessive nouns are actually technically adjectives, not nouns. All right, kind of a weird thing, but they actually are adjectives, not nouns. So for example, if I said, let's go with the teacher's students. All right, in this case, the word students is the noun, and teachers is actually working as an adjective describing whose students. All right, kind of a weird element to it, but that's really what we're looking at. They are actually adjectives if we're looking at what part of speech they are, not necessarily nouns anymore. All right, so when you add that apostrophe s, it actually makes it into an adjective rather than a noun. All right, in possessive nouns, this is something that you'll be asked to do basically is to write it this way, right? If the pencil is the general possession of Mr. Han, we would write that as Mr. Han's pencil. All right, pretty easy stuff. You're probably pretty familiar with this. Now, hopefully today I can help you really understand this little rule here. Hopefully will be very helpful to you as you try to work with these possessives. All right, so this little chart hopefully can just help you completely understand, keep it very organized in terms of how to work with possessives. All right, so the thing is, and you've probably seen this before, is that sometimes you say something like this. Sometimes it'll say, let's go with dog or boy. I was going to go dog, but apparently I wrote a B instead. You'll see something like this, boys, or you'll see something like this. And you may not know necessarily when each one is correct. You might not know the difference between the two. All right. The difference between the two is you can kind of look at what's before the apostrophe to figure out what we're talking about. So if we're saying boys like this, the actual noun that is being possessivized by the apostrophe s is the singular boy. So one boy is owning something. There's only one boy that's owning something. I'll make this very clearly a one. One boy. All right. In this case, if you look at what's before the apostrophe, there is boys. All right. The entire word boys is before that apostrophe. So in this case, we would be talking about more than one boy. All right. That's what we're looking at in terms of this, right? You've probably seen both of those, and those are what those realistically mean, boys versus boys. It all depends on where the apostrophe is. Whatever's to the left of the apostrophe, that's what is possessing something. So in this case, one boy is possessing something. In this case, multiple boys are possessing something. All right. So now here's the rule for this. All right, this column right here is singular nouns. So this is one thing going right here. This is plural nouns, which means this is 2+ things going this direction. This is the noun literally ends in the letter S, and this is the noun, or this is the noun not ending in S. I'm sorry, I misread that. The noun not ending in S, and this is the noun ending in S. All right, and what it'll look is just like this. If we have a singular noun that does not end in S, we should add apostrophe S. Right? So if it's a singular noun and it does not end in S, add apostrophe S. That should be a pretty a simple idea for you. That's this. The boy has a pencil. So one boy has a pencil. We're going to write boy's pencil. Right, there's one boy. He has a pencil. Boy's pencil. Pretty easy in that case, and hopefully that one should make a good amount of sense to you. All right, let's go over here to this box. We have a plural noun, so that means there's more than one thing. And it's a noun not ending in S, like the word sheep. All right, so what we're going to do in this case is we're going to still add apostrophe S. Wow, nothing has changed. Yep, so even if the noun is plural, like sheep in this case, we are still going to add apostrophe S if it does not end in S. So we would say the sheep's pencils. I don't know why the sheep have pencils, but they do. All right, and that's what we're looking at. So no matter what, if it's a plural noun or a singular noun, if it does not end in S, add apostrophe S. All right, that's what we're looking at here for both of those. Let's move down to this box. Let's say that we have a singular noun and the noun ends in S. In this case, we are still going to add apostrophe S. This is kind of the tough one because it doesn't always look natural, but we are going to. This isn't 100% true with last names every once in a while. You've probably seen someone write Jesus like this, or Jesus's like this. You've probably seen someone write it like that, and that's not necessarily wrong. Sometimes we change it with names, but not without names. We don't usually, or if it's not a name, we will add apostrophe S. So if we have a singular walrus that is writing with a pencil, you would write the walrus's pencil. And I know that seems kind of weird looking, but this is saying that there is one walrus that has a pencil. All right. And then last but not least, this is where things get hooky. If we have a plural noun that ends in S, we are just going to add apostrophe. So just an apostrophe in this case. And that's the case where we get to this. If you have a plural noun, which means it's more than one thing, and it ends in S, like dragons, then we just add an apostrophe. So look like this, dragons, pencils. All right, so when you're working with this sort of stuff, it's just important to remember to be thinking about whether we are in the positive or whether we're in the plural or the singular, and whether or not it ends in S or it doesn't end in S. This is the only case where you don't add apostrophe S. So if anything that you want to like focus on, this is kind of the important case, right? If you have something that is plural and ends in S, sometimes, or if you have something that's plural and it ends in S, you'll just add an apostrophe rather than adding that apostrophe S that we get in every other case, right? So good luck as you work with these. If you have any questions, please let me know. But this is the general rules for making possessive nouns. All right. Have a good one, guys.